Hello, everyone. Happy Music Monday. We're here with Keaton, right? Did I
That's
say that
right.
right?
You did.
My bad New York accent didn't screw this up.
No, you got it perfect.
Awesome. From Raised on TV. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Annie. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? Right?
Doing good, doing good. Just
Oh,
drinking some
good.
coffee over here.
Oh, you got the coffee. What are you
Got some
drinking?
some Starbucks. It's an Americano.
Nice. Very
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Yeah.
Where are you tuning in from?
So I'm in Los Angeles in a
Okay.
neighborhood called Atwater Village.
Very nice.
Just kind of near Silver Lake, kind of near Glendale.
Oh, those are good areas.
Yeah, yeah. If you know your LA,
Yeah.
that's where it's at.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
are you from around there? Where'd you or you guys are on tour right now? So are you
We just did a small tour,
okay.
and yeah, we're from LA. We grew up in the San Fernando Valley.
Cool.
Yeah, and we just played in Berkeley actually yesterday,
Very
and
nice.
then we were in Flagstaff, Arizona. We were in San Luis Obispo, Las Vegas, and then playing around LA as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Super
How
fun.
have the shows been?
They've been good. I feel like they've been really good. Yeah, I feel like we're getting a good response, and we've been having a huge amount of fun and kind of really getting into it, and just kind of, I feel like we've been hitting that level of like show magic, like when you kind of lose yourself and you just kind of feel alive up there, and hopefully make some other people feel alive as well.
Nice.
I feel like we've been getting to that place for the most part.
Nice.
It's been good. It's been good.
That's great. Cool.
Yeah, thank you.
How have you been traveling and what's your mode of transportation?
So we have a van. We have a Chevy Express van.
Nice.
It's unlike our other van. Our older van doesn't break down every week. And then we've actually used my regular car a few times too, just to save on gas, because gas is like insanely expensive right now.
Yeah.
So it kind of eats into the profits of the tour. So yeah, for a couple of shows, I have a Kia Soul. So we just use my Kia. Yeah. But
what kind of gear are you guys on? Like small gear? What's your did you guys downsize?
I mean, I guess so. I just have like a 12-inch combo amp for a guitar, and then bass amp, same deal, small combo amp, and then Casey is playing like a standard kit, 2 toms, nothing crazy. We got rid of he used to have a gong cymbal. We got rid of it. No, I wish we had a gong. That'd be
right,
sweet.
but you need the van for that. That's when the gong.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I just want to say hello to everyone on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them in there. Hello, Bruce with games.
Bruce with games.
Hello, and Mel, drummer. Speaking of drummers that we take away cymbals from so they can fit in the van.
You gotta do it. You took away Mel's gong?
Yeah, well, she had a lot of cymbals, and they slowly, like every show we played, she's like, maybe I won't take this one. There was chimes at some point. There was, all extra stuff. And we're like, yeah, we can't do this on.
Can't have the splash. Can't have the China splash. Yeah, I feel like, a lot of drummers go through that, like the slow downsizing of their kit once they realize how tough it is to like be a drummer on the road.
Yeah. And how heavy the trap case becomes.
Yeah, all of it. And like no one's helping you carry all your stuff. So you're like stuck with your whole kit.
We get pretty lucky with nice people trying to help us. Yeah.
That's cool. We need to find nicer people out here. We know a few, but we could always know more.
Yeah, we just find random people and they're like, yeah, we'll help you. We're like, great, thanks.
You've always relied on the kindness of strangers.
Yes. Yes.
And yes, somewhere before.
I do fit in Mel's trap case.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we have a song actually about stalkers. And one of the lines in the songs is, you always know how I like my coffee. So we were kind of chatting about your coffee. Is that your normal go-to drink when you're at home? Do you have like a,
yeah. I have a few go-tos. So the Americano is my go-to in the afternoon, like usually after work. It's like it's my second pick-me-up later in the day. But my go-to in the morning and my usual go-to is iced coffee.
Yeah. I've been all about the cold brew.
Oh yeah, cold brew too. I love cold brew. But yeah, Americanos, I feel like later in the day they don't make me as like jittery as brewed coffee does if I have it later on. So that's why I do that.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my go-to right now.
Yeah, it's too late now for me to have any more coffee. So
yeah, because it's like 9 o'clock for you right now.
Right? Yeah. So I, trail off.
Yeah, I mean it's too late for me too. Really.
Yeah.
I should stop. But I can't.
I know it's so hard.
It is. I have a problem.
Yeah. I did see you guys had a music video out a little while ago. It was very old school, vintage looking, I guess Beatles inspired.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, so I want to know where you filmed it, how you guys did that, and what that process was.
Yeah, so that was for our song Helium. And yeah, we were just super inspired by the Beatles and all those classic Ed Sullivan performances, And we have a good friend named Keenan, and he does a lot of construction work, and he's like done stuff for like building sets and things like that. So we were talking with him, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I want to help you make a music video." So we were kind of coming up with concepts where he could build something, and then that whole Ed Sullivan thing kind of came about from that. It's like, oh, what if we do this cool set, and we build these platforms like in that movie, That Thing You Do. That was also kind of like some inspiration for it. So it all started from there, and then we shot at a place out here that's like it's kind of like a WeWork kind of place where you like rent artistic space or whatever.
Right.
So we shot it there, and then you saw the finished product, and I think it came out pretty cool.
Very cool. And just to do a shameless plug, where can they find all of your fun stuff?
So Raised on TV, we have a YouTube channel. Just if you look up Raised on TV, and all of our music videos are there. And then of course we're raisedontv.com is our website, and on all the socials at Raised on TV, you'll find us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. And do you have any other videos in the works?
Right now, we're kind of taking a break because we made, I think, 6 music videos last year. Like nice. We were just on a tear, like during the pandemic, not being able to do much else. And so we definitely want to and need to get back into it. I have this one idea, but we're not currently making anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to.
Nice.
We will.
It's a fun thing to do all of those, fun music videos and finding spots, things like that.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's another creative outlet, in the same way making your music is, of course, and playing live. Music videos are such a fun creative outlet. You can come up with all kinds of crazy, fun stuff.
Yeah. How about your outfits? Where would you get all your outfits for the music videos?
Oh yeah, so for that one, I am currently engaged to a costume designer.
Awesome.
We're getting married actually in a month. So that's like a whole other
cool.
thing we can talk about. But
congrats.
Yeah, thank you. So she helped a ton.
Nice.
Her name's Lindsay. She helped a ton with those costumes.
That's great.
I mean, she helps me with like my clothes just in everyday life.
Everyday life, yeah.
Yeah. She's my future wife and my stylist.
Nice. Can she help me?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you her contact info.
Is she designing her own wedding dress?
She did not design it, but I know I'm not allowed to see it.
Right.
Right.
I was wondering if you knew she was like, "Oh, I'm making this."
No, that would be cool. No, she found something that she said she's super excited about. I don't know who designed it exactly, but I know she didn't design it, but I know she loves it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
When I see it, I'll let you know.
Awesome.
How it is.
we'll take a look at the Facebook photos.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll have to wait about a month.
Cool. We did a music video at this puppet theater, and we bought. Well, I got a lot of outfits from Amazon Prime, and we used all of this stuff, and then I returned after the video.
That's what everyone does.
I know. So we were like, this is a great idea because you could just get, we were like, well, maybe I want this jacket. Maybe I want to wear this outfit. So we all had like 8 different outfits, and we actually did like 2 different costume changes because we're like, hey, we have all this stuff. Sure. Let's just do it. And then we packed it up and returned it.
You guys were smart. I mean, that's what big budget movies do. TV show, that's for real.
It's like a rental.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all kept like maybe like one thing. We're like, actually, I kind of do like that piece. I'll keep that.
Keep that. Yeah, keep like one thing out of 20 things.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Some of it was a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to go.
You gotta have options.
Yeah, you gotta go a little crazy for the videos. So.
100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of like social media things like that, are you guys on like any Twitch, TikTok, Discord? Where are you guys mainly living these days?
No, I mean, maybe we need to get on those things. We're on TikTok. Say that too,
but yeah.
We're not on Twitch, but we're on TikTok, but we haven't really used it in a while. I feel like, Casey, our drummer, he's supposed to be in charge of TikTok, and he's not really doing a whole lot with it. So we haven't done a lot of TikToking. But I feel like it's one of the platforms that we just haven't been able to like be super active on for whatever reason. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I just feel like
we have one. There's a few things, but then it's like it's another thing.
It's another thing, and it's like a lot more of the same thing that you're already doing on Instagram and everything else. So it just kind of feels stupid or something, but I don't know. All the kids are into it.
All those kids are into it. Yeah.
They love TikTok.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But I guess there's so many small little areas that you don't realize because there's just like TikTok for everything. Like whatever you're into, like it's there.
Right.
And the same thing for Twitch as well. Which Twitch is more of like a live streaming, which we are on right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So hey, you're on Twitch now.
Now we're on Twitch.
You're on the Twitch.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
We finally made it to the Twitch.
Just if anyone's got questions in the chat, feel free to throw them in there. But we got Grumpy says, yes, we could spare a few extra bucks unknowingly renting close to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
And 99% of TikTok content is just people lip syncing over sounds other people make. Can we lip sync to our own music then? Right?
That's an interesting idea.
Right? You could just do that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Lip syncing to myself.
Right. Yeah, like lip sync and like come up with some fun, like stupid thing over your own music. Over your own music, yeah. It's kind of cool.
Mel wants to know who your favorite Beatle is.
John Lennon. No, I mean I love all the Beatles, but if I had to pick a favorite, John Lennon for sure.
Yeah,
I definitely when I was a kid, for some reason I think John Lennon just kind of I connected the most to him and his songs. But the Beatles are insane. Love them all. Yeah. It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick.
It's the Beatles, I mean.
Oh yeah, and there's been times too where like I feel like you go through phases, right? Like I'm going through a George phase, I'm going through a Paul phase. Yeah. But yeah, all-time fave, John Lennon.
Nice. Yeah, the college I went to was was very Beatle crazed. So I got a little over Beatled for a little bit and I had to like take the step back. I'm like, okay. Wow. I'm getting overexposed to Beatles here.
I want to go to this college.
Yeah. Well, it's Five Towns College in Long Island.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they have a John Lennon wing, which is just like a small hallway.
Cool.
Yeah. But there was a lot of Beatles tribute bands. There was like a John Lennon class I took.
Really?
And then, yeah, so there was a lot of Beatles.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Nice. I love that.
Where is it? Wait. Mel says Paul was
Mm-hmm. Always my fave, but I don't know if that counts because he's not the real Paul. Nice.
I met him once, and I was like, "Hey, you're a Beatle."
Yeah, how was that?
It was cool. It was just a split second.
That's awesome.
But I was like, "Cool." I'm like a foot away from a Beatle.
I mean, that counts.
Hey, that's a Beatle.
Yeah. To this day, I'm still super upset because I almost got to meet Paul, but I didn't. So I was doing this job back in the day in the mall. I was working at some coffee kiosk, and the one time where I went on like my 10-minute break was the time where Paul McCartney was at the mall and actually went to my stupid coffee kiosk and like got a coffee and talked to everyone there. But I was gone. I come back, and none of those people even cared about the Beatles or Paul McCartney, so it wasn't a big deal to them. And I was like, "What?" And I was like, I like left and like tried to find them, and I eventually got fired from that job. But so yeah, I'm still upset about that.
for Beatle stalking, no.
Yeah, and other things too, but mostly Beatle stalking. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, I missed it. That 10-minute window. Could have met Paul.
Yeah. And now we know, never take a break, right?
Never take a break.
Yeah.
From your coffee kiosk in the mall.
Yeah. Do you guys have plans to tour out to Texas at any point?
Oh, good question. Thanks for asking. At the moment, nothing is specifically booked, but we would love to get back to Texas for sure. We played in Austin, we played in Dallas and Houston back before COVID. So I feel like we kind of have to get back out there as soon as we can.
We have a great place you should play. It's in Houston.
Yeah.
I'm just looking it up if it seems to be still open. But it's called Super Happy Funland.
Oh, sounds cool. I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, you should totally look that up.
Super Happy Funland. Okay.
Yeah.
In Houston?
Yep.
Nice. All right, I gotta write that down.
Somehow it is still open. So
cool.
I guess it survived.
Nice.
Okay, but a little glimpse when we walked in there, there's just a wall of Raggedy Ann dolls.
Oh, whoa. That's always a good sign.
It's an experience.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I dig it. That's the kind of place we want to play.
Yeah. Right? Have you played any like weird places?
I think that's most of what we play.
Is mostly weird? What like comes out right away?
Yeah, let me think. Yes, we've definitely played a lot of weird places. I'm trying to think what's the weirdest place. Let's see. I mean, we played, just so many different types of bars and random spots. Let me think the weirdest place we ever played. Well, we played in this one bar once. It was actually pretty cool, but it was weird too in Florida, in St. Augustine, Florida. And so the owner of that place gave us permission to sleep in the bar that night. So the drummer ended up sleeping on the pool table, and I slept like on this bench. And there was like another bartender that was like living in the bar. We found out he was like on hard times, and the owner was like super cool. I was like, "Yeah, man, while you're getting back on your feet, just crash out in the bar." So we had like this really fun, weird night playing the bar and then sleeping in the bar, which was an experience for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, it was wild. It was called Saint Nobby's, I think.
All right, we'll add it to the list.
Yeah. I hope they're still open. Actually, I don't know. I haven't checked in on them in a while.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to think of I know a weird one we did was like a house show we did.
Yeah.
And they were very nice. They're like, oh, you could sleep here and shower here, blah, blah, blah. So we got there a little early, and, it was someone's house. They did shows in their basement.
Sure.
And we get there, and the shower's like black and like just like crust and mold, like really disgusting.
Yeah.
So we're like, we have to go to Walmart. So we left, went to Walmart, cleaned up, and then went back. And towards the end, the basement was like severely disgusting. It was like dust up to like
Wow.
everywhere, like dirt. It was great.
Yeah.
It was a great show.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
the
sure.
bands were great.
Sure.
And then like as the night went on, like people like hanging out outside and making a fire, blah, blah, blah. More dogs kept showing up, like stray dogs.
Really?
It was really bizarre. Like, so towards the end of the night, there was like more dogs than people.
Oh, wow.
And then we're trying to blow the van, and these dogs keep trying to jump in the van with us.
That's a trip.
And they were huge. They were not like little guys. They were
big,
like big dogs. We were like, "What are we gonna get? Someone
German shepherds.
These dogs out of the
yeah." That's hilarious.
Yeah. So that was. I think that was in Michigan somewhere.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird shows. We did this show once up in Washington State, and it was a festival, and I guess the original location of the festival, like days before the event, got flooded out, so they had to move everything for the festival, and they didn't move it that far, so there was still like water everywhere, and there were mosquitoes like all over the place. And they didn't tell the people going to the festival that it got moved. So we get up there and there's like nobody there, because I guess everyone went to the original location and there was nothing there. So we're like, screw this, we're leaving. And then, but it was like a huge stage and like a lot of cool bands, but we just played to mosquitoes. Like that's all that was there. And we got bit like crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
We that reminded me of another show we played in Albuquerque. We show up to the venue a little early. We're doing makeup in the car, blah blah. This guy comes up to the car and goes, "Hey, you guys are in Jackknife Stiletto?" We're like, "Yeah." And they're like, the venue moved, so if you want to follow me, I'll bring you guys to where the venue's gonna be. We're like,
"Oh wow,
what?" Because like no one said anything to us. We just showed up.
It's like the start to a horror film.
Yeah, we're like, okay, just don't drive us down any weird alleyways or something, you know? So we're following this guy, goes down an alleyway, and we're like, oh, great, here we go, right?
Yeah. Wow.
And we pull up, and there's kids waiting outside, knew who we were. We've never been to Albuquerque before. They're like, we can't wait to see it. We walk in, it's a huge venue, like right on the main strip. And we're like, okay, cool. Like huge stage, but it was like so bizarre that they were like, oh yeah, that's not this venue. But like, if that random person didn't tell us, like we would just been sitting in a parking lot all night being like, I guess the venue's not open.
Yeah, and if you didn't end up trusting that guy enough to let him lead you, you would have missed out on a cool show.
We're like, at least we're in a van. We can just drive away and not keep following.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Yeah, that was
cool. I'm glad it worked out, though.
It did work out, yeah. But it was just one of those things. We're like, don't drive us anywhere weird. We're like, now we're going somewhere weird. Great.
Yeah, that's such a part. That's such a part of it, right? Like when you're touring as a rock band, you play so many random spots, like all over the country, and all kinds of weird stuff happens. But it's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, it's good times. For sure.
Oh, yeah, we love it.
What was I gonna say? And then what was I gonna say? Okay, so then while you guys are on the road, do you do hotels? Do you do truck stops? What's your usual?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it kind of depends. Like it depends on where we're at, like financially, and how things are going. If things are going well, then maybe hotels are in the equation. If not, then we find ourselves like sleeping in the van in Walmart parking lots. We've done that a lot. Like we had a tour that was like maybe it was close to 2 months long, and the whole time we showered at LA Fitnesses and slept in Walmart parking lots in the van, and it was so much fun. It was awesome. But I mean, we were roughing it, but yeah, that's how we got by. Yeah,
we've done a lot of pilots. It's our favorite.
Yeah. Pilot? Yeah.
The truck stop showers are really nice. Everyone's always like, "Oh, that's gross." We're like, "No, it's actually a lot nicer than like a Motel 8 shower."
It's true.
They're nice. They're huge.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, Grumpy wants to know: have we ever stayed in a hotel? Because we do a lot of parking lot and truck stops. We have. Sure. We've also done Airbnbs sometimes, which has worked out. Especially like if we have a few shows in the same kind of area where we could go back and forth.
Right.
That's worked out.
Very economical.
Yes.
Nice.
And the Airbnbs have gotten kind of interesting. They're different types of spots and stuff,
Sure.
especially when you're in different places in the country. You're like, oh yeah, we could stay there. That's great.
Yeah.
As long as the shower's clean and there's no bed bugs, then we're good.
Absolutely. Have you guys ever gotten bed bugs on tour?
No. Usually Mel will check the bed bug registry before we stay anywhere.
Is there such a thing?
There is.
God.
And also when you go in the hotel, you have to pull all the sheets out of the corners and check the mattresses.
Right.
So we do that before we actually lay down.
That's smart.
Yeah.
We got bed bugs once. And then the bed bugs got into our van.
Oh no.
And then they were biting us for like a week.
Oh my god, that's gross.
Yeah. So apparently bed bugs can live in your van for a while.
Apparently it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh really? Oh,
damn. The bed bug, they don't want to know about the bed bugs.
Wow.
And apparently Airbnbs, but you have to check for hidden cameras. Okay, that's
yeah. That's a whole other thing.
Damn. We did get ants in our van.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not gonna mention which bass player, that we only have one bass player, closed the door on a tree.
Freaking bass players.
Closed the door on a tree, and I guess the leaf or something got stuck in the van, and all the ants started coming in the van.
No way.
So yeah, that was a thing we had to deal with.
Whoa, crazy. Did you guys were you guys sleeping in the van at that point? Or?
Actually, not that night, which was great because I don't do bugs.
Yeah.
But we were able to get all the ants out.
Nice.
But I think it was on our way to Florida. So it was like we had got the ants in North Carolina, drove down to Florida, got them all out by then. And then the second gig in Florida, there were frogs everywhere.
Yeah.
So they were like stuck to the side of the van. So you're trying to open the door and there's just a frog there. And I'm like trying to like be like, hey buddy, can you just get out of here?
Crazy. Something we've also done is camps.
Oh.
That's been like going to campgrounds. That's something that's been super fun. Like we've done a lot of really cool campgrounds on tour.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I guess they have do they have showers there?
Sometimes. Oh. Not always, but yeah, sometimes they do. Yeah, we've seen some cool ones.
We did that once at a lake. Because like lakes and beaches sometimes have like bathhouses.
Sure.
So we did that once.
Yeah.
But the water was freezing cold.
Yeah.
So it was terrible. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I guess we're kind of like we're like campers, something that we do, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah, I don't like this question, but I'll just speaking of Ange, which insect is your favorite? I hate bugs, but you can answer.
My favorite insect? Maybe praying mantises. I think the praying mantis is pretty cool. If I had to pick, I'm gonna go with that. The praying mantis.
Nice.
What's your favorite?
I'll say a ladybug because that's probably the least one that'll freak. Yeah, or a lightning bug. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good choices. I just went straight to the praying mantis. I didn't really think.
Yeah, I don't like anything creepy crawly. I can't deal with that.
I don't blame you.
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I also work as a teacher, and today there was a spider that was like loose in the classroom, and like while kids were sitting on the floor, so they started freaking out. Mm-hmm. So I had to go capture the spider. I didn't want to kill it in front of them because it'd be kind of traumatic. If I had to, I would have, but I had to go capture it and then I put it outside.
Mm-hmm. Mel does the capturing and putting things outside.
Yeah, you just kill them.
Well, I can't do anything. I just start screaming and run away until someone else deals with it.
And then someone else kills it.
Someone else makes that decision.
I mean, that's another way to handle it.
Yeah.
There's many ways.
Scream and run away. That's how I handle it.
That's one tactic,
I tried to get my dog to like paw at them.
Oh,
he
really?
did it once, but that was it. He doesn't seem to care anymore.
Like you try to train your dog to deal with insects? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Wow. But then now he's too lazy, so he's just like, you gotta deal with this.
He's done.
Yeah, Mel said she'll never take me camping because I'll be screaming all night. And
so that's why you guys don't camp.
Oh yeah, that won't happen. Yeah, that's probably won't.
That's funny.
What did we find by accident? I don't know the story. You could type the story.
We found it by accident.
Well, found what? I don't remember.
Now I have to know.
Yeah.
What did you guys find by accident?
I have no idea. I don't know if it's the ants or not, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Favorite city you've played?
Ooh, favorite city. Man, some different ones come to mind. Toronto, Canada. That such a cool city. We had so much fun there.
Nice.
Yeah, that top of the list for sure. Philadelphia. Philadelphia was really cool. Yeah. When we played there, that was such a fun time. Cool city, so much history, and I felt like the crowd there was just really enthusiastic, and we had an awesome show, an awesome night. St. Augustine, Florida, where we slept in the bar. That was actually a really fun place too. Beautiful beaches and so cool. Austin, Texas is always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Flagstaff too. We were just there a few weeks back, and Flagstaff is super cool. Really fun, nice little town. A lot of cool stuff going on. A lot of cool stores and great food, all that. Yeah, that's one of the best parts of touring is like finding really good food and restaurants and just like enjoying the culture of every city you go to, right?
Yeah, yeah. We definitely. I feel like when we have the time, we're like, let's check diners, drive-ins, and dives and see what places.
Oh, nice.
Around here.
Nice. Yeah. You guys are going to Flavortown.
Oh yeah, we want to go. We love going to Flavortown.
Triple D.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, here's a question.
We've done that.
What relatively unknown band would you recommend giving a listen to?
Oh, whoa. That's a good question. Okay, let me see. There's a band that we know called Sorry Party in LA. They come to mind. They have some really cool stuff. I like them a lot. Cool guys. Yeah, who else?
Nice.
Yeah, Sorry Party for sure. Yeah, who else is relatively unknown? Yeah, I'm trying to think of other local bands we know. Yeah, another band. Let's see. Tiny Stills. They're kind of a cool pop punk band.
Nice.
Recommend them too. Narwhal Juniors. They're pretty cool. They're based out of Phoenix.
I like the band name.
Yeah. Cool dudes. Yeah. There's 3 bands right there.
Nice. Very cool. I guess I'll give a shout out, which you might know who they are. You know who No Small Children is?
Yeah, No Small Children.
Yeah.
That was that night when we played the Maui Sugar Mill.
Yes. That's right.
Yeah.
That was just all coming back to me now.
That's right. That's when we met you guys.
Yes.
That was fun. Yeah, and they're all teachers.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And that's where the name came from and all that.
Yeah,
they're super cool.
They're awesome. Yeah, I think they were our first guests on here when we started this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
They were one of those bands that we met them a long time ago, and we're just like, we're instant best friends now. Like we all just like loved each other immediately. Yeah. You know, right. I think before we even saw each other's bands playing, we all like met before and we're like, oh my God, we're all best friends. This is great. We love you guys.
There was a chemistry there.
Yeah, there was just chemistry immediately. So we always kept in touch and try anytime they come out the East Coast, we try to play shows with them. And then that's when we met you guys because we went up there for NAMM.
That's right.
And played at the Maui Sugar Mill Saloon.
Yeah,
was that
Maui,
it?
That's it. The Maui Sugar Mill Saloon.
There we go.
We're playing there again, I think, in June next month.
Nice. Very cool. That's a cool bar.
Yeah, it's a cool bar, right? It's a fun bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, No Small Children. Cool band.
Yes.
Cool women.
Yeah. They're good ladies.
Good ladies.
Broads, as we like to call.
Nice broads.
Nice broads. Mm-hmm.
Any other questions?
If anyone else got questions, throw them
out.
Them in the chat. It's time to throw them in.
Throw them in. What do you got?
So you just put out an album, correct?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Oh, wait, I just did something to my screen. So where can we find it? What's Is it on all the stuff?
It's on all the stuff. The
Good.
album is called Fernando, named after the San Fernando Valley, where we're from. It's on all the stuff. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, etc. And you can find it wherever you like and prefer to listen to music. It should be there. So yeah, it's our third full-length album. It's called Fernando, and all the music videos we put out last year were all from songs from that album.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
And what about artwork, things like that? How did you guys come up with the album artwork? Does anyone do that in the band? Do you have a friend that does it?
Yeah, I mean, yes to all that. I mean, I feel like it kind of changes depending on on what project it is and what we're going for. But yeah, we have a lot of friends that are artists. My sister is a great artist. We've worked with her on stuff before. But yeah, on that recent album, I think we got inspired by like some old 1950s like photographs of the valley. So we kind of thought it'd be cool to kind of go for like a postcard kind of look from the 1950s, and it's loosely based on that, but that's kind of like where the font came from and the picture.
I did also get from your font, I got Brady Bunch vibes.
Oh yeah.
Like
for our band name.
No, the font.
Oh, the album.
You're like your logo font.
Our logo.
Similar to the Brady Bunch font.
Totally. I think we used the Brady Bunch as as a reference for that.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I made that on Photoshop.
Nice. I know. I was when I was making that today. I'm like, this got some Brady Bunch vibes.
Right on.
Because we we mocked the Brady Bunch cover, the TV thing for a Christmas postcard. So I downloaded the Brady Bunch font for that and,
nice.
Mocked that up.
It's a cool font.
Yeah.
Brings good feelings.
I know. Yeah.
Right.
Who doesn't like the Brady Bunch, right?
Monsters.
I guess. I always wonder, like, if we went back now, watch that now, how bad or good it is.
Yeah, it's both for sure.
Yeah. Is there something you've watched that you used to watch that you found recently? You were like, oh my God, this is like really bad, or oh my God, this is great and still stands up?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's funny when you watch like movies that you loved as a kid and you're like, what was I watching? And you watch it now and it's like horrible, but or it's just like weird or something. I mean, I think they still hold up, but the original Ninja Turtles movies, I mean, I love them. I still love them, but like rewatching them now, it's like, yeah, this is pretty, this is for kids. This is for kids.
Yeah.
But I still think they're great movies, though. I'm not going to say they're bad.
Yeah.
Even though they can be, kind of bad.
Yeah. I always think of Pretty Woman. I used to really like when I was younger. Yeah. And then you watch it years later, like, I shouldn't have been watching this.
I mean, I feel like, that's like pretty adult.
Yeah, I know, but like I didn't get what it was about when I was younger.
Right. That's interesting. Yeah, Richard Gere is definitely not for kids.
Right. Or that whole movie.
I'll go on the record saying that Richard Gere is not for children.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. That's like a whole other thing you could get into is like, what movies did you watch as a kid that were just way over your head?
Right.
Like Pretty Woman. Yeah. I feel like I watched like American Beauty when I was pretty young, and I watched a lot of messed up movies when I was a kid. Come to think of it,
Mrs. Doubtfire.
I mean, Mrs. Doubtfire is great. That's a classic.
It is great, but when when you watch it now, you understand more of like the jokes that are there, and you're like,
right.
Oh, that went over my. Oh, wow, okay. There's some great lines in there that you're like,
sure.
Oh, I missed that.
Sure. I mean, it's kind of cool when a movie can be awesome and entertaining for so many different age groups, and it's like each age group kind of latches onto one part of it, and then the parts of it that are like over your head as a kid, it doesn't matter because that one part of it's just so good.
Right.
Speaks to the power of that movie, I guess.
Yeah. And what was because of that movie, I loved Robin Williams and watched The Birdcage when I was very young as well.
Yeah, that's way adult.
Well, I think which I didn't know this until recently. My mom told me our grandmother took us to see it.
Yeah.
And didn't tell, like, oh, Robin Williams, and we're like, cool, great, we love him.
Yeah,
and
right.
We're in the theater, and I guess my mom was like, why are you can't be watching this now? But it's like you had no idea. You just thought it was just funny, and
that's hilarious.
And you watch it now, and you're like, oh, I guess I shouldn't have been watching this.
I bet that happened to a lot of families.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Robin Williams. You can't. He's kids love him. And then it's like a very, very serious adult movie that's not for kids. That makes me think of this one time. You know the movie Desperado?
Yes.
Antonio Banderas?
Mm-hmm.
So super adult, really violent, messed up, insane sex scenes. Like, it's not for kids at all. So I saw that movie when I was like 6 in the theaters because my best friend at the time, his dad was taking us out to the movies, and it was like, dad's night to take the kids out. And we were supposed to see some other movie that was for kids that was sold out. And we were all upset. So he was like, all right, well, whatever. I'll take you to some other, whatever else is playing. And he didn't even think about it. He takes us to Desperado. and we just sat there and watched the movie. And then I don't know what he was thinking, but as soon as the movie was done, he was like, do not tell your moms I took you to see this. And I don't think we did, at least not for many years. But yeah,
that's great.
I think that definitely traumatized me in a good way.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I thought about that recently which is, I guess, really violent, and someone was taking their kid to see Deadpool. Yeah, and I was like, they should not be. I was like, I'm sorry, this is way
Sure. Some things need to wait,
Yeah. I was like, absolutely. Deadpool's very inappropriate.
Yeah.
But amazing.
Wait till the kid's like 12.
At least 12, yeah.
At least 12. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nice.
What was the inspiration behind Strange Times off the new album?
Nice. Good question there. So that song was inspired mostly by what was going on with COVID. And the pandemic kind of just taking over. And I kind of wrote it with my fiance in mind, in terms of the choruses. Like, I'm kind of talking to her. And then the verses were, some of that was like random stuff that I kind of had sitting in a journal from years back. Like the line, I need glasses to find my glasses. That was, I think I wrote that down, I don't know how many years ago, and I always wanted to put it in a song. And it kind of seemed to fit in that song. And but yeah, the rest of it was COVID inspired.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and they said that's the absolute favorite off the CD.
Oh, right on.
Very
That's
cool.
Awesome. Thank you. That's
Speaking
awesome
of CDs, did you make physical CDs? Do you have vinyl? What kind of merch do you got going on?
Yeah. We do have physical CDs
nice.
Of Fernando. We don't have any vinyl of it right now. I wish we did. But yeah, we have CDs for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You have a merch store online where people can get your stuff? You have t-shirts? What do you got going on?
Yeah, as far as merch, we're Bandcamp. So raisedontv.bandcamp. We have a merch store on there for online stuff. T-shirts, CDs, stickers, and stuff like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And do you bring all that stuff on tour? How did your swag?
Oh, yeah.
Your swag.
Yeah. No, that's always like, we always try to.
Yeah.
Unless there's like some weird reason why we can't. But yeah, we always try to bring the merch, A lot of the time that's kind of where you end up turning a profit, because so much of the money might go into gas and other expenses. But it's like, if you do well with your merch, it's like, all right, now we have a profit margin. So it's important.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of merch.
You got to.
Lots of merch. How's your merch display that you tour with?
It's been better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, there's been times where we'd go all out and like have some cool light up signs and stuff. More recently, we kind of have this cool poster board that we made that me and my fiance made actually, and we kind of just we made it look like a kindergartner made it, just for
nice.
I don't know, it was like a fun idea. So it looks like a kid made it, and it has like cool writing on it and stuff. And so yeah, we have that sign.
Cool.
And then a nice little layout. We'll put shirts on hangers and hang them up. Display is very important.
Yes. And always at different venues. It's fun to, make up a merch display.
And yeah, you got to be creative.
On weird things,
Absolutely. Like, yeah, I'm taking over this bar table right here.
This is our merch table. Pool table is now a merch table.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we have this grid that folds up that constantly falls.
Oh yeah.
But we just keep trying to gaff tape it together and just hoping the life lives on.
That's
for
awesome.
The merch grid.
Right on. I support the cause.
Yeah. So like every time something falls, we're like, oh, we gotta do another piece of gaff tape. So now it's like every piece of every block
all tape.
It's all tape.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gaff tape is really strong.
Yeah, gaff tape saves everything.
Yeah.
It really does.
Nice. If it works, it works.
Yeah.
Just keep taping it.
If it's broke, it fixes it.
Right on.
Right?
Right on. Yes, if it's broken, gaff tape will fix it.
Oh,
gaffing tape will fix it.
Let's see. Slap some LEDs on the merch sign and call it done. Yeah.
Boom.
That's it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, lighting's always a thing.
Sure.
As well. We've gone through book lights and tap lights and Christmas lights. I feel like we've done it all and done it all at once.
Same.
Yeah.
Until the batteries die.
Yeah. Always. And then they corrode in your van because it's too hot, and then
and you're too lazy to take them out of the thing, so
right, yeah,
it like ruins it.
Yeah. Well, we're almost wrapping it up here, but I want you to plug again.
Yes.
What you guys got going on, where everyone can find you, and what's coming up next.
Yeah, sure. So you can find us at raisedontv.com. You can find us on all the socials, Instagram, Twitter. We're even on TikTok, but we don't really use it, at raisedontv. On Instagram, it's at raisedontv.band. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Music, so that's where you can stream us. And we're also on Bandcamp. And up next, let's see. We have some shows around LA coming up. We're going to be doing this thing called Boom Fest at Boomtown Brewery in downtown LA on June 4th.
Boom or Boone?
Boom.
Okay.
And then we're working on a new album that hasn't been set for release yet, but that's kind of been our main focus, getting our 4th album done. So it's like still getting mixed and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of what we have going on. And then we're hitting the road again in July, and we're going to San Diego, Tucson, Phoenix, and wherever else we can go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you making it out to the East Coast at some point?
Nothing in the books right now, but hopefully as soon as we can get back out there, because we love it out there.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's been too long.
Cool. Yeah, hopefully we get back out there too. Last time we were was NAMM 2020 was when we were out in LA area.
Right before it all
hit the
fan.
Yep, we were there right before it hit the fan.
Oh, so. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let us know when you guys are coming back out to the West Coast.
Yeah.
We come see you guys.
And where did we play? We played in Oceanside.
Oh, Oceanside?
Yeah.
Like that, like San Diego?
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Somewhere in California. Yeah, we were there.
Right on. Somewhere out there.
Yeah, somewhere out there. It was great. Coast. A lot of fun.
Nice. That's awesome.
Oh, I don't know if it closed. Is that what you said?
I did not.
You said someplace that closed. I was like,
oh. I don't even know what I said, but
who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you found that booking shows now? Like, have some venues closed down, new venues popped up?
Yeah. No, yes to both. Yeah, there was a place in Phoenix that closed down that we were actually supposed to play at. That closed down like a couple months ago. It was a bummer. So many spots in LA. I mean, the Satellite, which is like a more iconic spot, closed down. That's a big bummer. So yeah.
Yeah.
The wreckage.
Yes.
The wreckage of COVID.
Yeah, I know. It's still happening. Stuff. They're still reckoning.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. But live music is really, back in full force for the most part. A lot of shows going on, a lot of bands out on the road.
Yeah.
Things are happening.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's here.
It's here.
Absolutely. Long time.
Yeah.
And darkness.
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It is.
Speaking of all this crazy stuff we have going on, we have another last question we like to ask all of our guests and put you on the spot.
Do it.
So are you ready for this?
No. That was awesome.
So what we like to ask our guests is, how do you stay positive during these crazy times we're living in right now?
Great question. That's an important question. For us as a band, a big thing was staying creative. And even if there weren't live shows at that time, we would make a point of every week still putting in the time into our project, which is Raised on TV. So if it was writing music, recording music, whatever it was, just kind of week to week, day to day, staying active with it. And that really definitely, boosted morale, helped us stay as positive as we could, because you're still doing something toward what you love and toward your passion. But yeah, I mean, staying creative and staying busy with whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever it is you love, and making the time to do something with it, even if it's 5 minutes out of the day, just anything. So yeah, that's what I'll say.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Annie. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having Raised on TV.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Hopefully we get to see you guys soon.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah. Please let me know whenever you guys come back out to the West Coast. We'd love to come see you guys play and say hey, and we'll let you guys know when we're going out that way.
Awesome. Sounds great. Cool. And thank you to everyone in the chat on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all of the social medias of Raised on TV and us if you haven't already.
Absolutely.
And we will see you next time. All right.
All right. Thanks,
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.